Welcome, this is the review of War Machine versus Omega Red, part of the Gamerverse 2-packs that Hasbro is doing. This one here in America is a Walmart exclusive. It is the first of the 2-packs that I've been able to get. So we'll start with Rhodey, War Machine. I will say that getting this cannon, because this cannon doesn't come on him when he arrives in the package, but it's on this thing that you can move it forward and backwards once you get it on there, but it's very difficult to get on there. Like, I struggled for a little while getting that on there. Maybe some of you will have easier luck. Just to note, he's not completely pinless. The legs have pins in them, but the arms don't. We've had other hybrid Marvel Legends figures that have this issue. He has the classic ab crunch, so he's kind of like the hybrid, half pinless, half not. I'm not sure why they did this. Omega Red is the exact same way. With the cannon down, he doesn't have any problem moving his head up and down, side to side. These shoulder pad things on his thing do not impede him. They actually go with the arms, so you can move his arms freely. This is the back of the figure. They made it more of like this bluish thing because it's supposed to be more outlandish and stand out more than a comic book or the movies, because it's supposed to be a video game, so everything's kind of embellished as far as that goes. I think it's neat looking. I normally wouldn't get these, but since it came with an X-Men figure, I of course bought this 2-pack. So as far as accessories, he comes obviously with the fist hands already on there, because it's supposed to be from the video game. So he's got the open hand and another open hand besides the fist hands that he comes with. So he also came with a missile that has a hole in it. I don't know if it was supposed to have come with a stand. Mine didn't come with one. And it comes with the blast effect for the cannon, which just slides like right in there, so you get the blast effect. So those are his accessories. And also the blast effect also has a hole in it as well. So it's like they were meant to be like put on a stand, like it was a projectile coming at Omega Red or whoever you want to like say is his opponent in the game, because it was a fighting game that this is based off of. But those are his accessories. The mask does not come off, in case you were wondering, so he doesn't come with an alternative head. But that's it for War Machine. So we'll put him off to the side. This is the Omega Red, and I know you're probably like groaning a little bit because you probably recently bought that 2-pack that Omega Red came in from last year. But as you can see, this one's a little bit different. This is the video game version, so he's more embellished. You know, the shoulder pads are bigger. And as I mentioned, he is a hybrid where he has pins in the legs but none in the arms. And he has the same ab crunch that War Machine has, but he's got like the part of his suspender, part of his uniform, which kind of cover that up a little bit better. Because of the hair, you're not going to get much articulation. You can kind of work it side to side to get some poses where he's looking left to right, but he cannot really look up. The ponytail in the back, the top part, it is movable, so you can kind of move that to give it a little bit more of a dynamic pose if you need to. His shoulder pads, he can move his arms like all the way up, but you have to go out with them a little bit because these shoulder pads are kind of like more stationary. I'm sure if you probably work them, you could probably get that arm all the way up. He does have pegs in the wrist for the different tentacles that he comes with as far as his accessories goes. You have the shortened ones that I guess he would start at the beginning of the battle, and you just like peg those right into those wrist holes that they have there. And they have the bigger ones. And just to note, these are not a bendy wire. These are like stuck in the position they come in. So I mean, you can kind of like try to push the plastic because it is like a soft plastic, but it'll just go right back to the shape. So those are the 2 tentacles he comes with. He has one fist hand, one grabby hand already on there. So he has the other grabby hand to switch. He has the other fist. So you have one of each. I like how they just gave him one of those, because normally he's not really gonna, most of the time can make a fist, so when he's using the tentacles, he's not really doing that much punching. But that's the figure as far as that goes. So yeah, I mean, he is very similar to the one they already released, but they did do some differences. The jaws, his mouth's open, so they did a lot of like good detail in there with the teeth. You can see his tongue if you really look in there. They did a great job with the brow, lines in it of him making his growly face here. He only comes with one head, so this is the one head that he comes with. It kind of made him look like Triple H, in my opinion. If you know who that wrestler is, he kind of resembles him a little bit. But all in all, like, good sculpting on the face. I really like that. There's a lot of like fine detail right there next to the mouth. He's got his sideburns. So they did do a lot of good sculpting, and of course, you know, all of this is a lot bigger than it normally would be. It's a little bit more embellished because it is supposed to be from a video game, but typically it really is just the same Omega Red that you already have, just a little bit more embellished. If you want more of like a comic book look, like personally, I'm waiting to get the 2-pack with Wolverine Silver Samurai, because I'd rather see him paired with Wolverine versus Silver Samurai, but didn't happen. But either way, let me know what you think of these 2 figures. Are you picking this one up, or is it a pass because it's the, you know, part of the Gamerverse kind of thing, so it's not really like the comic book versions? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to hit that bell notification for when the next video drops. Leave me a comment. Are you picking these up or not? Are they a pass? Either way, I'd love to hear from you. And as always, thank you for watching.